Hey guys, Triple B here. Today we're trying out the Swim Freely deck. So you've got Dewgong that has the attack, Swim Freely, does 10 damage, and you get to flip a coin. If you get heads during your opponent's next turn, you prevent all damage and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. So effectively a coin flip to see if it's invincible. Since it has the attack Swim Freely, there's another pretty helpful thing that comes into play, but we'll get to that in just a second. Has the attack Flow Return, does 40 damage, and you get to shuffle any amount of water energy from your Pokemon into your deck and do 40 damage for each card that you shuffled in this way. So with Vstars running around, they have 280 HP. You need to be getting 7 water energy out to this. VMAXs having 320 to 340. You need 8 to 9 cards to be able to do that. Does sound a little bit ridiculous, but because it has the attack Swim Freely, we can be using Finneon that has the ability Oceanic Accompaniment. It's often used like during your turn, you can attach a water energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon that has the Swim Freely attack. Since Dewgong does have that attack, we can accelerate as many water energy out from our hand to it and just start swinging for those crazy numbers, hitting 280 or 320. It does have the attack Water Gun, does 10 damage. Not really going to be using it, but it can help to set up some numbers. If you're matched up against something that has 330 HP, bumping it down to 320, looking at you, Urshifu. But other than that, mostly just being used for the ability. To make sure that we're going to be having a lot of water energy to accelerate to the Dewgong, we've got 4 copies of Capacious Bucket. We've also got Lucky Egg, so if Dewgong's getting knocked out, you're drawing 7 cards into your hand. And we've got Bruno as a draw support, so when things are getting knocked out, we get to shuffle and draw into 7. Ideally, we have Finneon and a Dewgong out, so we can accelerate any water energy from our hand out and be getting maximum draw potential off of this. Same with 2 copies of Bibarel, just being able to draw more cards. 1 copy of Greninja, being able to discard a water energy and draw 2 cards. We do run Training Court, so when we're discarding that water energy with Greninja, we can just be getting it right back and then reattaching it to Dewgong. And then we also run 1 copy of Manaphy. Since Finneons do only have 50 HP, they are kind of ripe for the picking if we're running up against other Greninja decks. Things like Palkia, where they can accelerate water energy out to it and all of a sudden take us out, or the Lost Zone decks where they've got Mirage Gate and can charge up a Greninja. We just want to make sure we can protect our Finneons and our Seals while they're getting set up. In terms of trainer cards, we've got 3 Evolution Incense, 4 Level Balls, 1 copy of Ordinary Rod. Would be nice to find space for a second one, but deck list is a little bit tight. And we do have Nessa to be able to get cards back from the discard into hand anyway. So if we discarded too many water energies, we can get them back with Nessa. Or if we're down a 2-2 line of the Seel and Dewgong, we can get them back with Nessa. 1 copy of Arita can be very helpful. Grabs a water Pokemon, grabs an item card. If we need a Lucky Egg to attach to Dewgong to be able to get into a fresh hand the next turn, we can get it with this, as well as being able to grab the Dewgong with it. Also being able to grab that Capacious Bucket when you need a little bit of extra draw support is pretty nice. I did play around with the list a little bit, and Rita is a pretty good option. The other card that could take its space though is Path to the Peak, since if you run into Empoleons, turns off the Finneons and it can be a little bit awkward. We do run 2 copies of Boss to kind of bounce it to the bench, but then they just bring the Empoleon back up. We've recycled all the energy into the deck from Dewgong and you're just kind of right back where you were. So if you play around with the deck, I do recommend trying both builds, and let me know in the comments below what you think of it. 2 copies of Professor's Research, 2 copies of Air Balloon, 1 copy of Big Parasol. Since all the single prize Lost Zone decks are seeing quite a bit of play, Sableye being able to put 12 damage counters on things can be a little bit intimidating, being able to take out 2 Finneons at a time. So we have this to be able to pop it on a Dewgong in the active and make sure that any damage counters can't really be placed on our guys, which is pretty nice. As mentioned before, 2 Lucky Eggs and then 11 water energies, just to make sure we've got enough into the deck that we're constantly drawing into them and getting into them early game. Well, that's the list. If you like it, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to see more shenanigans like this, subscribe so you know when new videos are coming out. But we're going to jump on ladder and see how we go with this today. Alright, this kind of hurts to get rid of all this stuff. Do we go for the Seel, or do we think that we can hit a Seel off the research? I think we go for a Seel. Play it safe. We have literally no knowledge on what this guy's playing. Do that. I guess we do that, and then yeah, we research, we get out of this hand. 5 bucket. Okay, we got that, we've got that. Now we get into the Doof. Sombra! Hey, it's been a bit. I'm back finally. How have you been? How Seel has headbutt. Only does 10. He's got literally a spike on his head. He's like derpy unicorn of the sea. Why do you only headbutts for 10? Thank you. You've been busy. Good to hear. It's always good to be busy. Keeps things interesting. But yeah, thank you very much. It's good. It's very good to be back. Definitely miss streaming. I've been trying to go back into it full force. Going pretty big on the YouTube as well. I think I've posted like 4 or 5 videos this past week. It's work, but it's fun. It's fun. And plus, like with Lost Origin, there's so many fun decks that have come from this. Like, we have fish. You cannot go wrong when you have fish. Alright, Kyurem. So with Kyurem, I think we're concerned not so much with the Kyurem. I'm more so worried about them getting a Greninja on board and trying to take out 2 guys at once. Why did I just do that? That was meant to go there. Mistakes have been made. Okay, that has 1 retreat. We can always hard retreat. Do that. Let's do that. Oops. With Pal Pad, we put the boss and the research back in. Well, thank you. Definitely, I think you have to go just exclamation mark Poke Catch. Not catch Cacnea. Okay, we got the Manaphy, so we're not worried about Greninja anymore. He's got 170 HP left, so we still do need 5 energy to hit that cap for the knockout. So just 1 more. We have the energy to hard retreat that. We got the bucket. And we have the Training Court. We don't even need to use the bucket. We just do that. And then look, he can have an egg too. Here you go, buddy. Evolve that one too in the hand. Get more off the egg. Do that. Somber, you don't own that ball. They're like, why are they saying that to people? They're like, everyone has Pokeball. What are we getting off these level balls? Do we just burn them? Do I get another Seel? Get another Seel and then hold one in case he guts up my fish? You wouldn't kill my fish, right? Like, do I use the bucket? Maybe I use the bucket. Then if he knocks me out, if I knock this out, I take 2 prizes. I go up to 5 cards in hand. I'm only drawing 2 off that. Yeah, let's do the bucket. Ah, fuck it. Let's use the bucket. Worst case scenario, we get punished. That's life. Full send or no send. 2, 3, 4, 5. 200. Alright, we got the Dewgong. We got the Bruno. Okay, so if he knocks us out here, that's kind of just hilarious. Go for it, man. Knock us out. We draw 3. And we draw an 8. And we accelerate any energy we have. Evolve the Dewgong. Bruno into more cards. Okay. The Melanie, Max Frost 120, But he doesn't need to be discarding any energy off it. He can just kind of set up and swing. We need 320 would be 8, so we need 9 energy in play to knock him out. I think it's fine. I want to try this deck. If I don't wake up in time to do GLC tomorrow morning, I think I'm going to try Kyurem. Did he just not swing? Why are you not swinging at me, man? Why are you going to hit me in the face? Now this is just awkward. Okay, so I bring up the monkey then? I think I'll bring up the monkey. Ultra Ball, just to get rid of these two. And then draw off Bibs. Or we Level Ball. No, yeah, we need to Ultra Ball these. Ultra Ball to fail. Sucks losing like all my support and draw in one go there. But we need energy, and we got them. Cool. Do that. We'll return probably 2 from the active, 1 from the bench. Because then if he decides to gust this up because it has energy, we just get that energy back from the training court anyways. And if he doesn't, then cool, we have an energy. I like this thinking. Sweet. Alright, maybe we don't crack Kyurem tomorrow. Dewgong is clearly the superior ice Pokemon. Don't fuck with Peach. Yeah, we'll start the Greninja. We can give it up. The other things are a little trickier to get back, whereas this is more so just early game helping us burn through the deck. And we don't even have any energy in hand to do it at the moment. That's gonna make things difficult though. Shit. Okay. How do we get around this? Need to get into a boss and pull that up, or just hope that for whatever reason he doesn't just sit with the Empoleon, but don't think that'll happen. Especially if they've got Melanie. Okay, maybe not. Literally all they had to do is put that energy there and they'd be fine to just kind of sit. Okay, so from here, I think we just go Level Ball into a Seel, Arita into a Seel, and maybe another Level Ball? Or Bucket. Yeah, Level Ball into a Seel, Arita into Seel, Bucket. We can use the Bucket to get some draw power off the Greninja. Because Greninja's technically a rule box, so his ability isn't turned off from the Penguin. I think we're in an alright spot there. And the fact that we can just get the energy back with Training Court is pretty sweet. Okay, another one.
This is the way.
Like, I'm almost thinking another Doof. And attach energy, they're likely to just swing into the Greninja. think we're fine with that. Let's see how it goes. How much HP does he have? 270, so we still need, what, 7 to knock him out. Scotty rope. Okay, we give up the doof. That's fine. Shoes and Zoroark. How are you finding space for that, man? It's got the Gengar in the discard. Yeah, currently he's got no damage counters out. He's doing nothing. There's one, so if he gets the pump, okay. So then he can have, what, 150 minus that, 130? But it still knocks out the Dewgongs. Yeah, I feel like you just sit on that. Should have just sat on that, man. Check that down. Bump this so we aren't taking damage counters. Get an energy back. And then... yeah, we ditch it. Get some stuff burned with... I guess I have to burn with Ultra Ball, but we don't even need it. Let's set up into another Seel. I feel like it's been trickier to get into Seals than it is into more fish, because the Seals obviously just sits in the active and waits to get knocked out. We can... it's Bibarel first. Not max value, but I call that pretty good value. Patch 1 there. We need effectively 5 energy off this. That didn't happen. Such is life. But we can be setting up into the knockout. He knocks this out. We Ordinary Rod it back into the deck too. We've got another fish. But if he decides to gust up the fish, we're okay in that sense as well. The most concerning thing is if he tries to go into the Empoleon, but because it's got DTE on it, it doesn't take a knockout on the Dewgongs. So, that's fine. Did he just damage pump off of something? Off of the Crobat? Confused why he wouldn't... oh, if he damage pumps onto the Empoleon, then I only need 5 for the knockout, I guess. Pop this into the active. 150, so we need 4 energy attached to get a knockout here. We are also in the position where we can get this back. Almost thinking Ultra Ball away. Get into another Dewgong. But no, I think we can just do this. Just more energy. Okay, cool. Yeah, we've Got one energy in the discard at least. Ordinary Rod. Oh, not that. Get that back. And I'm thinking throw this down, Ultra Ball these two away. Straight draw? Or we hold it. It'd be nice to just guarantee a Dewgong. Doesn't really matter which one of these we use, actually. I'd definitely get the Dewgong. Yes, Pips for 4, and we know that we have an out with the Bruno. Okay, that kind of sucks. 2 more energy. Perfect, we just got there. That's the exact number we need, and then I think we accelerate one more out just to be safe. Or did I do the math wrong there? I only needed 4, right? Well, that was silly. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. We just left 2 on the back one. But I'm thinking he puts this active. Yeah, I'm thinking it turns off the fish. We have boss to get around it. We boss this up, or we can boss this up. Swing into them, and we're fine. Ah, clever. Okay. Yeah, because we need, what, 6 energy to knock that out. That's not going to happen. Whereas we can boss one of these up. If we boss that up, it just comes back from the discard anyways. We boss that up, it makes it trickier for him. So let's do that. We can use Oceanic Accompaniment again. I think from here, though, we're just going to burn these. Bit of a waste, but it's something. I don't know that I want to get rid of Bruno. Don't know that I want to get rid of that either. Well, we've still got a Rod in the deck, and we do have the Pal Pad, so we can just get rid of that, burn this. We're fine. Hold the Bruno for next turn. And then hopefully hit energy? Yeah, it's technically energy. We are in the position where we can afford to burn one of these two. Perfect. Okay. Put one there. Put one there. Do you have any effects on the attacks I'm worried about? No, they're just straight damage. I think we do that just so it's like, hey, bossing one up doesn't do anything extra. Nah, that should be fine actually. I don't think he's gonna boss. Yeah, so he's just shy of the knockout here. Oh, unless he's gonna fish to get Melanie. No. Oh, like he could use Luminion, get Melanie, attach a water, and oh, never mind, he's got Melanie in the hand already. Okay, cool. No, he found the knockout stuff. Sick play, man. Sick play. Don't think there's a way we come back from this, because we'd have to take a knockout this turn, which we're not going to be able to. Damn, we're best about the Empoleon. It's like we need Pal Pad boss and a whole bunch of other stuff, which is just not gonna happen. Well, shit. Yeah, Pal Pad is still in there. Dang. Yeah, and we didn't get the Pal Pad, so this is all kind of a moot point at this point. Which, like, I guess we could run an escape rope, since we can get to escape rope off the arena to get around this. But yeah, for the Empoleon, it's kind of just tricky. Like, I guess we could run a path as well, just like run a one-off path to the peak. So if we hit this, get through it. Definitely a consideration. Alright, well, we found the Pal Pad. I think we just put the boss. Well, we got it in the end. But yeah, we boss this up. He just comes back with the penguin and knocks us out anyways. And we don't even have a fish anyways. Dang. I'll take the L's when I get the L's. Okay, so yeah, definitely overlooked Empoleon, which is kind of funny because I run Empoleon pretty much every day, but didn't think of it against the Finneon. Oversight, definitely an oversight. Thanks for sticking around to the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, got a couple others. There should be one popping up on screen right now. Give it a watch, and if you hit that subscribe button, you'll know when more videos are coming out. Till next time though, take care.